Hello, thank you for joining Wonolo's Second Chance program. We will be going over Wonolo best practices to help set you up for success. After the completion of this video and the corresponding quiz, any restrictions on your Wonolo profile will be removed. Here is our agenda for today. We will be covering how to become a successful Wonoloer by exhibiting the 5 P's of Wonolo. We will discuss who requesters are and how to properly withdraw from any jobs you have accepted if needed. We will also go over Wonolo's breach policy and how to correctly start and complete your Wonolo job. Wonolo's 5 P's. We believe that if you abide by Wonolo's 5 P's, you will be successful at your job and a top-tier Wonoloer. The 5 P's are professional. Like any work setting, you want to be professional. A strong work ethic, a desire to learn, and taking initiative in your job tasks will set you apart from others, and requesters will want you to come back. Prepared. Watching this tutorial is a great first step towards being prepared on Wonolo. Make sure you read the entire job description before accepting the job so that you know that you can meet all of the requirements. For example, if the job description asks you to wear closed-toed shoes, please arrive at the job site with the correct shoes. Positive. A friendly, approachable attitude goes a long way. Polite. Being polite is an inexpensive way of making friends. If you see another Wonoloer who is new, check in on them to make sure that they're comfortable with what they're doing. Punctual. Showing up to the work site on time is very important. You want to give yourself enough time to park and find your way to the work site. It is best to plan to arrive at the job location at least 10 minutes before the start time. So, who are requesters? Requesters are the companies who request your help on the Wonolo platform. These companies need assistance from individuals like you who are interested in filling their flexible, short-term needs. How to start and complete your job on the Wonolo app. Always remember to start and complete your job on the Wonolo app. This is similar to clocking in and out of a job. You will only be able to complete a job when you're at the actual job site, so it is important to do so when your shift is over. We understand that things happen which could prevent you from starting and completing your job on the app. Things like bad cellular service or if your phone's battery runs out. If something prevents you from starting or completing your job, please let the requester know that you're at the job site and cannot start your job on your Wonolo app. They should be able to sign you in on their own. You should also get the requester's name and submit a support request and explain what happened just to be on the safe side. We want to make sure that you get credit for all of your hard work. To submit a support ticket, tap on the FAQ section in the sidebar on the app. Select the appropriate category and fill out all of the required information. To better assist you, please be as detailed as possible on the issue that you're experiencing. Wonolo's breach policy. It is very important that you are familiar with our breach policy so you know how to avoid restricting your access to the Wonolo app. Our breach policy is a 3-strike point system. All Wonoloers are expected to be professional, prepared, positive, polite, and punctual to complete outstanding, highly rated jobs. As a Wonoloer, when you accept a job, you have created a contract to perform services. Failing to perform these services constitutes a breach of the contract. Our breach of contract policy was designed to provide clarity around what happens when this contract is breached. In the following slides, we will go into detail how an account will receive a breach point and what happens if you get your first, second, and third breach point. What happens when you get your first breach? your account will have restricted access to new jobs for 3 days. If you have jobs in that period, you will be canceled out of those jobs. When a second breach point occurs, your account will have restricted access to new jobs for 7 days. If you have jobs in that period, you will be canceled out of those jobs. A third breach will lead to permanent restricted access to new jobs and removal from all accepted jobs. Most people take this second chance program because they have received 3 breach points within a 30-day period. So, what actions cause breach points? Any withdrawal from a job less than 24 hours before the job start time will result in 1 breach point. If you cannot make it to a job, please remember to withdraw from the job on the app. We would much rather have you withdraw from a job than to not show up at all. Withdrawing from a job gives other Wonoloers in your community a chance to earn money. If you ask the requester to cancel a job for you instead of withdrawing from the job on your own within the app, will also result in 1 breach point. Any no-shows after the job start time will result in 3 breach points. No-shows will automatically result in permanent restricted access to new jobs and removal from any future accepted jobs. Not showing up to a job negatively impacts our requester's business, and it takes away a job opportunity from your fellow Wonoloer who could have accepted the job. The good news is that breach points can be reset. As long as you do not get 3 breaches, your breach points will reset to 0 after 30 days. So, if you have 1 or 2 breach points from withdrawing from a job within 12 hours of the start time, these breaches will be removed after 30 days. However, if you no-showed to a job, you will continue to have permanent restricted access on the app. Again, we would much rather have you withdraw from a job than to not show up at all. How to properly withdraw from a Wonolo job. If for some reason you can no longer work a job that you have previously accepted, you must withdraw from that job on the Wonolo app. Make sure you withdraw more than 12 hours before the job start time in order to avoid a breach point, and so that this job can open back up for other Wonoloers in your community. You can withdraw up to 2 times within 30 days without incurring a breach point. We know emergencies happen, and sometimes things are out of your control that may prohibit you from working a scheduled job. Please submit a support ticket in-app explaining the situation. We will review your case and work with you to resolve the issue. How do I withdraw from a job? Click on the My Job section in the Wonolo app. Choose the job you want to withdraw from. In the Job Details page, scroll all the way to the bottom where you'll find the Withdraw button. Potential opportunities with Wonolo. With consistent, hard work, additional perks could come your way. Requesters could add you to a preferred Wonoloer list. This is a list of people that the company likes and wants back. You will be notified of job opportunities from these requesters before anyone else if you make it onto this list. Bonus opportunities could also come your way. This concludes the tutorial portion of the Second Chance program. Your next step is to complete the Second Chance quiz. The Second Chance quiz covers the information we just went over. Quizzes must be completed within 5 days of signing up for the Second Chance program, and you must receive a 100% in order for any permanent restrictions to be removed from your profile. We will review your quiz score within 24 hours of you completing it. If you pass the Second Chance quiz, you will then be able to get back onto the Wonolo platform and start accepting jobs again. After this slide, you should be able to access the quiz, either via a pop-up window or through the sidebar. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time and hard work. We can't wait to see all that you accomplish with Wonolo.